I do not consent to low vibrational activity around me or my person or encroachment. Yada yada yada. Observe and help. I gotta hotkey that. I just gotta make a hotkey for that whole thing. The intent stands. So I gotta get forward. So day before Christmas Eve, it's the Friday the 23rd. Actually started this schizo patrol a little while ago, but I ended up focusing on too much on Rwanda, which I wanted to make a separate thing about, because that's a crazy situation. And as an aside to all my all Africans in the area, dice the white chocolate, dice the white chocolate. Yeah, it's not as crazy out here as I thought it would be. I imagine this would be packed so that you couldn't move. But yeah, there's space to walk around. Kids on skateboards. Yeah, it's there's a lot of walking space here. It's nice. It's funny watching the well, it's not funny, it's horrifying watching the all the power go down in certain parts of the country. You know, as they've been telling us it would. You know, we're gonna have power downs across the country. It's like, yeah, we are, because you're the fuckers doing it. Like, yeah. But when they also control your media, it's impossible to break through the veneer of the retarded narrative. Like, oh, this is because I don't even know what they're saying. It's because of strain of cold weather. It's like, well, if you want to go super schizo, they also control the weather. I mean, they've been doing that since the 60s, probably even earlier. You know, if you want to have a wedding somewhere in Greece or whatever, and you can pay to have a rainy day guaranteed. They mastered that weather thing a long time ago. So if there is record colds in areas where it's never been cold before, and then they try to tell you that it's climate change, which is a whole separate grip they have. All their little grips work together, you know. So telling you it's climate change because you own a car. And if you weren't so selfish and you didn't have to own a car and you would just eat the bugs, you know, which is the best protein you can get. And then also, it'd be better if you lived in a pod and owned nothing, then it wouldn't be super cold and we wouldn't have climate change, you see. And it's also, climate change is also what's causing infant deaths, the incredible surge in stillborn and infant deaths. This is all due to you not eating bugs and not living in a pod. Be more like China, you know. Be more like bug people, and none of this would be happening to you. Now in your mind, you're like, that's fucking retarded bullshit. But then, if you don't know how the world is actually controlled and run, and not run a farm, and all your news media, of any way you consume it, is reiterating this idea, you start to feel like, wow, is that really what's happening? I mean, not us, we're smarter than that, but I mean, people that are the uninitiated, you know, people like maybe our parents, you know, who would think like, wow, there must be a connection here because the TV says so and the newspaper says so, and I mean, they wouldn't lie to us, right? So then you have a problem, you know, and then you just have people accepting, and then they just start to think to themselves, like, oh, maybe I'm old-fashioned, or maybe it's just because I'm getting older and I don't understand this new world of heart attacks due to climate change and stuff like that. That's dangerous. When your enemy controls your media, You totally, completely. They're the people that want to kill you, and you and your children, and although they want to extract components out of your children before they send their bodies off to meat packing plants to be used to make McDonald's burgers. Those people, you know, you have no chance when they control your media, when they control the flow of information. And for people that talk about fake news all the time, fake news, it's never been real. Never. This was an incubator that was turned into a farm. It was supposed to be a place of growth, a place of nurturing. Kind of, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the egg theory thing, but it is kind of like an egg. It's an incubator. It's like we are a young, or a developing portion of the divine. And we've been, instead of being nurtured, we're now, the school has been turned into a farm, and we're now being drained so that former friends of our dad can fuck all the kids they want. It's kind of a, kind of sums it up. See, I gotta go in the longs, but I don't wanna break this up because I don't really think I've done anything that of any use. I don't know. I'll come back. It's my channel. I do what I want. Don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.